So it's like 5:30 in the morning and I'm going to Starbucks to get coffee for the drive, and then I have about a 5-hour drive to Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and I'm gonna go hike around for like a day and a half. Okay, so made it to the park. So I'm at Guadalupe National Park, or Mountains National Park if you want to be specific. And I'm just gonna do some day hikes. I don't know how far I'm going today, although I have been sitting on the couch for like weeks now, or months really, so I don't know how in shape I am anymore, but I guess we're gonna find out. My plan is to get up early tomorrow morning, like at 4:30, and do a quick hike up to Guadalupe Peak for sunrise. Guadalupe Peak's the highest peak in Texas, and it's like only, I don't even know, like 8,000 something. It's not very high. But yeah, it'd be a pretty sunrise up there. I brought snacks and stuff with me today, and a beer for when I get to the top of this other peak, which I think is the second highest peak in the park. I don't know. I used to come here a lot when I was a kid, so I haven't been back in a few years. So interesting. I realized last night that I didn't have any fuel for my jet boil, and like nothing was really open in my town to go get any. So I went and bought a jar of Talenti and ate it all last night. So this will be my first experience cold soaking tonight for dinner. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is the park.
Ground. Follow that oxbow to where the water runs clean. Dark sergeant, you won't abandon your post, it's long gone. The brass castanets, your pure conviction. Down now, I'll be good for you. You mind that shake 'em darker days, they'll slowly stop shaking you.
Alright, so I've done a little over a mile. I'm out of shape. There's not a lot of elevation gain. There's most of the elevation gain for my hike today is like in this first 2 miles. But it's not too bad. So I'm camping here tonight, and like I was putting my money in the envelope for the campsite, and it has to be cash, which I don't have. So I was digging around in my dad's car and found $15 and change. So put it in the envelope, and you put your envelope in these little iron rangers, what they're called, but it has this real thin slat to put them through. Coins don't want to fit through it, so my envelope tore open. I'm sure there's change just loose in the bottom of that thing, so all the ones that fell out onto the outside of it I put in another envelope with a note that was just like, sorry, I only had change, my envelope ripped. And there's probably change falling out of the first envelope in here, and then there's some in this one as well, so what can you do? But I'm just gonna take a quick little breather, drink some water, and enjoy my view. And then get going again. It's already like it's like 12:30. So because of the coin debacle, that took me probably like 45 minutes of trying to just get that sorted out. So I started a little later than I planned, so I don't know how many miles I actually do today. My original plan was like to get here, drive to Van Horn last night. This was the original plan, so I could get here at like 8 a.m. and hike all day. But then I didn't leave till this morning, so I didn't get here until like 10. And then getting the campsite set up and paid for was more time than I planned. So instead of doing like 14, 15 miles today, I might only do like 10. We'll see.
Got you grieve for our heroes, cause no one knows their names. Yeah, but you and I doing what they change and makes change. Hey dog soldier, make your peace with the ground. Hey dog soldier, find where the water runs clean.
So just about made it to the top of like first part of this climb, I guess. I don't know how much more elevation there's between here and that peak I was gonna try to do today, but I started basically down at that road. So it's a bit of a climb. I am super out of shape. I was doing like just barely over 2 miles an hour. I'm gonna die. So I got to the trail junction to Bush Mountain, and I realized I don't actually know how far it is from that junction to the top. I've done like 4.2 miles so far today, and I'm pretty exhausted. So tomorrow, going up the peak, which is about that far to the top, I might die. But I'm gonna go a bit further and then hopefully get to the top of this thing soon and sit down and eat my lunch and drink my beer and take a break because I need one. I'm definitely not in PCT shape anymore, that's for sure. I just like get super winded pretty easily going uphill, which, to be honest, was basically me on the PCT, but not this bad. Guess that's what happens when you don't do any working out for 3 months. Oops.
Soldier, stand down, stand down.
Okay, so done like 5 miles. I made it to the top of like this spot. I'm pretty sure Bush Mountain is like way over there. It seems like it'd be like another mile or two, and I don't really want to go another 2 miles since I'm gonna try to get up early and do the peak tomorrow. But yeah, if I had gotten here like earlier, like I started hiking at like 8, I would have kept going, but I don't know, I think I'm good. There's like a trail and it kind of goes that way, and the trail's been like kind of more like a deer track, so it's not the most fun to walk on. It's hard to tell how far you have to go to get somewhere without gut hook. But right behind me is where I'm gonna be tomorrow, so I'll be on top of that guy. But yeah, not bad. Not a bad view. Check it out. Parmesan, and of course pepperoni. So, still too soon for me to be eating this combo of food again. I ate it so much on trail, I just like grew to hate it, and I still don't like it apparently, which sucks because that's all I got to eat. I mean, at least I have some potato chips and pistachios, so I'm probably gonna snack on those and try to force myself to eat the rest of this avocado, and then put my ramen in my Talenti jar so it'll start soaking, and hopefully it'll be ready to eat when I get back down to camp for dinner. It is cold up here. My fingers are freezing. As much as I'm enjoying these views, I am so cold. I need to finish this beer and start heading back down. I got my little jar, hopefully cold soaking away. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I have no idea what I'm doing with that, so it's either going to be probably not great, just because it's going to be cold, and it's cold right now. When I get down, when it's going to be cold. But hopefully it's tasty enough and like tolerable. If not, it's just going to be a weird hungry night where I just survive on potato chips and pistachios.
Like a grave growing cold in the hull of a bell, weighing gold. Hand-me-downs like old paint, all dried up. Mother's words so absurd, so right on. Crawl away from the car. Crawl away from the car.
To the car. I haven't really been filming much on the way down. Like, one, the trail is super rocky and I'm just trying not to fall on my face. And two, I'm just like really tired and like not feeling it. Like really contemplating not even doing Guadalupe Peak tomorrow. Just sleeping in and then driving to Van Horn. But we'll see. Maybe I'll lay down for a bit after I get back to the camp and feel better, but it's just like, I don't know, I miss hiking so much, like looking back on like all my pictures and things from the summer, but then I get out here and I do it and I'm just like, ugh. Like everything hurts and I'm miserable. So, I don't know. It's definitely not as fun by myself. But it's pretty at least out here. The sun's just starting to go down behind the mountain. When I get back to the car and lay down in the back of it for a bit, I can, I guess, try to eat my cold-soaked ramen, which just does not sound appetizing at all. But But I already paid $15 for this campsite, so like I'm probably gonna at least stay the night. Even though I could just drive an hour and be in a bed and have a hot dinner. I don't want to waste $15. Not that it would be a waste, like it's just money that goes to the national park, which is good, but I don't know. Just need to suck it up and hike more. Okay, so made it to my campsite, which is back in those woods somewhere. I should go check on my tent because I just set it up earlier. I am pooped. I think I did like 10.5 miles today, like not even a big deal, and I'm exhausted. So I don't know if I'm gonna get up and try to do the peak in the morning or not. We'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear. Apparently I have a huge pimple on my neck too. Hooray. So I tried my cold soaked ramen, and it's as I suspected, not a fan. I've hardly eaten anything today, and I'm just like still can't bring myself to eat it. But I'm gonna drink a beer, and I'm going to eat some pistachios and go to sleep. It's only like maybe 5 o'clock here, and I'm already like ready to pass out, but I don't know. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna set an alarm for like 4 a.m. or not. I'm really thinking no. Pretty sure my knees and feet are gonna be pretty beat up after the hike today. It's all really, really rocky out here and like pretty steep up and down, and so like my knees got pretty shot on the way down, and then my feet just got beat up rolling around on the rocks all day. I'm not sure if I did like 10.5 miles or 11. I know I didn't make it all the way to Bush Mountain. I think I had to go like up and down like 3 other little peaks, and I was just like, don't feel like it. And reading people's comments on stuff, it sounds like it's not 12 miles, it's actually like 14, 15, so I just didn't get an early enough start to do that. And I'm just out of shape, so oh well. I will let you know in the morning what I decide to do, but knowing my lazy butt, it's gonna be sleep in and then just drive to Van Horn and eat, and then drive back to San Angelo from there. Not hiking is also sounding better and better. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'm going to hopefully talk my mom and dad into coming up in like 2 or 3, like not next weekend, but maybe the weekend after, and doing it. Like it'll be an easy hike with them because we'll stop a lot for breaks, but it'll be nice to do a hike with my parents. So I did not wake up to go hike this morning. My hips were a little irritated last night, and my sinuses were really messed up, so I just slept in. But the sun is coming up right now, and it is pretty gorgeous. I'll show you. Chilly last night and this morning. My car is all frozen. Oh, the sunrise was so pretty. Like, yes, I wish I'd hiked up to the top for it, but also not. So I'm on my way driving to my family, or my dad's side of the family lives in Van Horn, but I just stopped because this little turnout has a beautiful view. That's El Capitan. The peak's actually behind it from this angle. El Cap looks higher, but pretty neat. But this view I actually think is stunning as well. just out into this valley. So I'm gonna drop down and drive kind of back that way through all these mountains. West Texas. Sometimes it's pretty when it's not 1,000,000 degrees. But yeah. Bye. So, fun little interesting thing about this stretch of road between Guadalupe National Park and Van Horn. Out there, I'll try to zoom in on it in a bit, is where Jeff Bezos bought up all of this ranch land and is building a rocket ship. I don't know. His little project's called Blue Horizons, but yeah. Amazon rocket? Spaceship? Who knows? But it's out there.